What's going on, guys? My name is Jason Brown, 28 years old, and I've been full-time with the concept, the company that I'm about to introduce you guys to in the next 25 to 30 minutes. I want to let you know before we get started that obviously I know this video, this website was shared with you by somebody that you know, somebody that you met on social media. Maybe it was being introduced to you by myself. What I want to tell you is that this is clear cut. I'm not here to waste your time or my time. I understand that time is absolutely the most valuable commodity in the world. But what I will tell you is this, okay? When I found this company, I was living back here with my parents. I'm at my parents' house for the holidays. So you might be watching this maybe in the summer, but this is being recorded actually on New Year's Eve, 2017. So the last day of the year. And honestly, 2 years ago, when this company was introduced to me, I was $70,000 in total debt. 25,000 of that was credit card debt accumulated over the course of 2 years through an entrepreneur journey. Really some experimenting, some good times, some bad times. But through the bad times, I learned what to do and how I could get better and better. So I'm actually grateful. But I was at a point in my life where financially I was not happy. Okay, I was 25, pushing 26, living with my parents after being on my own for a few years. Not a great feeling, especially because the money in my bank account was usually always less than $500. In fact, sometimes it was barely anything. Having to borrow money from your mom when you're 25 years old with a college degree is not the best feeling in the world. And so something very interesting happened. An opportunity to learn about the foreign exchange market came into my life in the summer of 2015. I was broke. And so that was one of the reasons why I didn't say yes at the time, but I also didn't trust the first person that I heard it from because they didn't have a result. They were very young. They were new to it, just a few months in. And I wanted to learn from somebody who had experience, which probably makes sense to you, okay? So I did not know anything about trading. I was never good at math, never somebody who was excited about waking up and going to math class. And so I doubted my ability to actually learn how to trade and do well in the markets. But then in November of 2015, a few months later, I was actually introduced to a gentleman named Christopher Terry. Christopher Terry has been trading Forex, futures, stocks for over 20 years and has accumulated a multiple 8-figure portfolio. That got my attention. So even though I was broke, you know what? If you can learn from people who have a result, that's a beautiful thing. And so I sat and listened to him on a webinar like this, but it was actually me and him and my business partner, Matt. And we were there, normal guy. He was wearing a Yankees t-shirt, which is exciting. I'm a huge Yankee fan. But you know what? I had never met a multimillionaire before. And he was so humble. It was exciting to me. And so I listened to what he had to say. He showed me the services in the company, never tried to close me or pressure me into doing anything. And I thought, you know what? This guy is really confident and excited about what he's offering. So you know what? Let's give it a shot. I got started with the company. I had less than $500 on my credit card. It's actually in my wallet right now, that Discover card. And so Matt and I actually had to split the account. We were in such a bad financial position, but we wanted to become customers. And so we spent 60 days being a customer of this company. I'm going to show you guys. And it's completely changed our lives. I mean, I'm humbled, and I know I speak for our entire organization that when we started this, I didn't even want to build an organization. Now, there is an opportunity that I'm not going to talk about on this specific video in depth. If you are interested in that opportunity, there's another video below with one of my great friends and colleagues, David Emonitier, where he'll explain that stream of income, that opportunity. I'm here to talk to you specifically about two things. Number one, well, really three. The company, the products and services that we offer, the education that we offer, and then how you can get them for free. Other than that, guys, you're on your own and to make your decision, not on your own trading, but you're on your own to make a decision like I made. And I'm super grateful. I am no longer in debt. I actually am very close to being financially free at the age of 28. I've been able to help retire my father in October of this year, help my parents, which was my main goal, to give them some extra income so they can have more freedom and make more choices, have less pressure, monetary pressure, which is a beautiful thing. And I've been able to travel the world. My passport's nearly full, helping and inspiring people all around the globe to use this vehicle to build a skill set that can potentially pay them for the rest of their lives in the largest financial market in the world. So there's my brief introduction. And with that being said, guys, I'm extremely excited to get to share this with you today. So I'm going to share my screen here, and I believe you guys can see this. So iMarketsLive is the name of the company. Now, the concept that really got me excited was actually not Forex, but it was the cash flow quadrant created by a guy named Robert Kiyosaki. Some of you may have heard of him. Some of you may not know this man at all. It's okay. From now on, he will be somebody that you look up to because he's a thought leader and an innovator. And what he said was, look, there's 4 types of people that make money in today's world. You have employees, which trade their time and energy for money. Okay. You have the self-employed people that own their own business, but at the end of the day, if they do not work, they do not get paid. Okay. And so the left side of the quadrant controls 5% of the world's money. Now, the right side of the quadrant controls 95% of the world's money, but only 5% of the world's people are doing these things. And so I said, you know what? I've heard this quote my whole life: observe the masses, do the opposite. Observe the masses, do the opposite. And I really like that. And so the business owner, okay, is somebody who creates a system. So that way, if they choose, they can take themselves out of the center and duplicate, right? Create something that continues to move with or without them. And so inside of this system, it's pretty amazing. Okay, I'm going to turn off my notifications here so you guys don't have to see my 5 million text messages that I will get during the course of this webinar, okay? So I appreciate you for that. I thought I had done that before. Not a big deal. So anyway, let's go back here and zoom this in. Okay, so the business owner, think about it like this, very simple. McDonald's is the #1 grossing restaurant in the world, and it's also the most gross restaurant in the world. And the reason why they've been able to become the #1 grossing restaurant in the world is because, #1, the owner of the McDonald's has probably never flipped a burger. But what he did was he designed a concept that would allow the same cheeseburger to be made in SoCal and Miami. The same cheeseburger to be made in Belgium and New York City. And it could duplicate over and over and over again, whether there was one single person involved or not. Brilliant. Okay, so duplication is the key to business, but investing is the key to wealth. And there's a reason why only 1% of people are a part of this investor quadrant. One of my goals, one of my missions, people ask me, what's your goal? What's your vision? One of my goals is to help grow this number. Okay, I want to help people learn how to take their money and put it to work, because money should work for you. Not only should we be working for our money, of course you have to work for your money. There's no way around it. Don't get it twisted. Investors also do work for their money. But most importantly, investors know that when you can have money working for you, it's beautiful. And I'm blessed. Results not typical, but I'm blessed to have built a multiple 6-figure investment portfolio, total investments, over the last few years since I started to understand this concept. And so very, very, very life-changing information. We use foreign exchange as our means, as our vehicle, very simply because it's the #1 financial market in the world. In fact, there's this hype and this craze going on with cryptocurrency. This falls into the foreign exchange realm as well, because the same way that we trade Forex, we're now also able to trade crypto. And so I have friends that have taken what they've learned from iMarketsLive, and they're trading Bitcoin and Ripple, Ethereum, Litecoin, the euro, the Japanese yen, the British pound, the Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar, all these world currencies, even commodities like gold and oil, silver. We're trading these guys from our cell phones 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. And you know what? As long as you have Wi-Fi, you can do this. We have people literally all around the world using iMarketsLive, the first class, #1 Forex education platform in the world by numbers, okay? Meaning we have over 40, close to 50,000 students at the time I'm recording this webinar. 40 to 50,000 students. That is unbelievable, okay? People from all over the world that speak many different languages. And what we're doing is very simple. We do not take investments. I'm going to talk a little bit more about that, but I want to talk about it now too. We do not take investments. We do not take your money. We don't want your money. If you go make $10, we're not taking any of it. If you go take $1 million, we're not taking any of it. Okay. And we don't guarantee profits or anything like that. But what we do guarantee is one simple thing, that we are putting forth our best foot to bring the best education possible to you as a return for your vote, right? You vote iMarketsLive, and we're going to do our best to give you that value day in and day out. Now, the company is not new. It is not antiquated, okay? But we're talking about a company that's coming up on a 5-year mark. okay, which is great. There's something called the S-curve in business, right? And so once you get to the top of this curve, it's usually around the 4 or 5 year mark where you really show sustainability. Right in the beginning, you have a new concept, so we don't know what's going to happen. But once you get up around this 4 year mark to the top of the S, you have sustainability, and then you can just continue to go. And so I feel excited to be a part of a company that's lasted the test of time, gone through its growing pains already, and now has said, look, we're here to stay. We're serious. We're committed. Our vision is our vision. Operating worldwide, no third-party services. Everything is owned and controlled and created by iMarketsLive. Now, the beautiful people that have absolutely changed my life, well, this is 4 of them. There's obviously more, but these are 4 very important individuals. Christopher Terry, our CEO, also our master trader, who we're blessed to be able to learn from. He will go down as an absolute legend and one of the most important people in my life, bar none. His beautiful wife of over 25 years, Isis De La Torre, is actually responsible for introducing him to some mentors and traders while she was working at a very high level of a Federal Reserve Bank in New York City. She was one of the first Latina women to work in her industry, which was dominated by men up until the point that she actually worked her way up from being an immigrant from the Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, over here to the United States at a very young age and worked her way, through school. Very, very, very hard worker. I've spent tons of time with her and Chris, and their work ethic is admirable to say the least. And to have these two running our company day in and day out is a true blessing. One of the reasons why I work so hard and I'm so passionate. Now you have one of my very best friends, Alex Morton, and somebody who's become a great friend of mine, Ivan Tapia, and his beautiful wife, Monica Tapia. And these 3 individuals play a great role in our company. And so Alex is actually now the executive vice president of iMarketsLive. Essentially, his day in and day out role with the company is to work with the field, work with the leaders, travel, do trainings, bring his expertise and knowledge. At a young age, made his first million. He's now made multiple millions of dollars in the direct selling industry. Very, very well known. He's been featured in Forbes and Rolling Stone and is a complete mentor and role model for a lot of people around the world. And Yvonne and Monica bring almost 10 years of experience in the direct selling industry to the table. Okay. They are absolutely electric. They always bring top-notch energy, and they're leaders of leaders. And so Yvonne and Monica have been a part of our company for over a year now. It's been a complete blessing to work besides them, not only in the Latin and Spanish-speaking communities, but globally as well. Now, let's get into one quick thing that I touched on briefly, but this, guys. The iMarketsLive does not touch your money. There's no money changing hands, okay? This is a subscription-based education platform. Our job is to teach you how to fish, not to actually give you the fish. So you're at no risk of IML taking your money and running. That's not our intention. We do not want your money. We actually want to teach you how to take your money and go out and put it to work. So that's basically what this says. But because of your time, I want to get to the products. So what I actually did was I pulled up the slides. So you have the IML Academy, okay? You have IML TV, and I'm going to brush through these briefly. I'm going to actually pull up the physical products and show you because seeing is believing, right? So you have the Academy and IML TV. So let's do this. Right here is the actual iMarketsLive back office, okay? So you have the IML Academy, which is literally an interactive course. As you guys can see here, we have multiple different languages, German, English, Spanish, French, so forth and so on. Over 22 basic Academy videos, a beautiful, amazing technical analysis course, which I love, very helpful. I recommend this to everybody when they get started. And then you have intermediate, advanced mindset, and harmonics classes along with market geometry. And these are all videos done by Christopher Terry himself. So this alone, the value is incredible. This is really the center and the focus of our company, along with iMarketsLive TV, which, look, you come into the Academy, get through the beginner course in your first couple weeks, just learn, little by little, build the bricks, and then make your way into IML TV. We also do binary options, education. Cryptocurrency education is coming very soon. By the time you watch this, we may even be ready to roll it out. You have English education, Spanish education, German and Portuguese. And I'll show you guys, look at this. This is real deal. We're doing right now over 100 hours a week of live education on IML TV. And so you have Christopher Derrick, Mike Miles, so forth and so on. So we have a lot of educators there now, 16 educators for English. And look at the schedule, guys. This is 7 days a week, around the clock, Forex basics, Forex basics, Forex basics. There are certain rooms like Lee Allen, who teaches you how to use the web analyzer, which I'm going to show you in a little bit. So we have some amazing traders, guys, and they're working around the clock, bringing you live trading sessions that equate to tens and tens and tens of hours throughout the week, okay? So that's Academy and TV. Now you have the harmonic scanner and the web analyzer. These are two proprietary tools that we use to actually get into the markets and do exciting things and learn how to get in at the right time, get out at the right time. And so you see here, this right here is the harmonic scanner. What this does is basically gives you entries and exits and potential targets in the market. So it's using these ABCD patterns. That's really what it is, a 4-leg pattern that says we believe the next move is going to be up. And I know this because here's the entry, a potential place to enter the market. Down here you have your stop loss, and then you have your targets, right? So the ultimate goal, if I can grab this, is to come from this entry and then work our way up through, target 1, target 2, target 3. And so, look, there are some things you have to learn. We have education, we have courses, we have teachers that are showing you simple strategies on what to use and some alternative things you can look at to also find out if you want to take this pattern or not. But it's a beautiful thing because without it, we have to identify the ins and outs, the next move in the market by ourselves. So I think it's just a great tool to have by your side. Now, I wanted to log in with you on this because it's pretty cool. But check this out. Hey, we like that sound, that money sound, right? So the web analyzer is an awesome, awesome addition to our IML family. Just a few weeks ago, really, really excited about the excitement. All right, a lot of our customers, I think right now, we're talking like 6, 7, 8,000 customers inside of our company are using this tool to also look for trade opportunities. So what it does is it actually shows you on this right side what it believes the potential next move for certain pairs. So potential buy on Euro JPY, potential buy on GBP USD, potential buy on Euro JPY, so forth and so on. There's a little chat box here so you can communicate. Really, really cool and really, really amazing that you have this tool by your side. And again, we have courses and trainings and tutorials and testimonials and also an educator on IML TV helping you utilize this tool to its fullest potential. Okay, now you have the daily swing trades, which are very simply trade opportunities and trade information education provided by Christopher Terry, the man, the myth, the legend. Okay, so very simply, a few times a month, we'll get an email, we'll get a trade opportunity, and whatever you do with that, you do with that. But really, I look at it as education. We have a chance to get inside of the brain of a man with over 20 years of experience in the market. To me, that's priceless. Heavy hitter of the line, swipe trades. Absolutely becoming one of our becoming our number one product. Call what it is. This thing is a must-have. You download the app on your phone. We have a team of traders that are sending their trade ideas, what they believe is going to happen in the market, out to us. We get a notification, we open it, and what we do with it from there is completely on us. We can decide if we want to take a trade, take the advice, go do some more research ourselves, whatever you want to do. But it's just great to get that insight from other traders. And I'll tell you what, this team has been extremely consistent. They had a record month in October. They had a great month in November, great month in December. And actually, record month in November and a record month in October. December, because of the holidays, the market's traditionally slower, a lot of, stuff, Christmas shopping, things like that. Still had a solid month. Overall, the year was amazing. And I'm really excited because they're all geared up and ready to rumble in 2018. So the show will proceed with swipe trades. And guys, this is such a cool platform. Number one, we always have our phones on us. Everybody has one of these, and it's almost always with us from the moment we wake up to the moment we go to sleep. And so we felt like this product would really do something incredible. Now, straight to the point, guys, the platform is still only $195 to get started. It was $195 when I started 2 years ago, and the only product was the harmonic scanner when I started. So we've added Academy, over 100 hours a week of live education, and the daily swing trades, and we have not raised the price. So $195 gets you in the door one time. After that, you pay $145 a month. Now, people would ask, well, why do I pay a monthly fee? Well, look at it. We've got traders going to work for you every single day. We're always adding value, more videos, translations, Chris is doing trades. So this is not like a one-time training. Guys, if you got a one-time training, you're paying thousands of dollars in foreign exchange. If you're not paying it thousands of dollars, you should be very concerned, because if somebody's charging you, $200, $300 one time, you're lost. You probably have no mentor. They're probably not going to give you that continuous education. It's probably very basic, and then they're hitting you with the upcharge. So we feel like it's just better to let people come in at a very good price, very fair. Okay, for the value you're getting, it's actually a steal, in my opinion. $145 a month, so we can continue to pay the traders and continue to bring you the value at $5 a day. To me, it's a no-brainer. And then you have the option to add swipe trades, the option to add the fusion trader, the option to add the web analyzer, and of course the option to add FX signals live. You guys see it's about 50 cents a day for each one of these products, nothing major. And the beautiful thing, straight to the point, really good looking guy on the screen here. Just kidding. The really cool thing, guys, is that you have the option to get a 2 and free. Okay. The 2 and free says that if you are a customer of iMarketsLive, you have, for the duration of your subscription, so 30 days, okay, obviously the day before your subscription is the last day that you can enroll these customers. You can't do it on the day of, because then you get charged your monthly fee for the next month. But during that duration, if you bring 2 paying customers to the table, we're going to waive your fee. We have about 250 people per day on average getting the services for free. Guys, that's thousands of people around the world already taking advantage of the 2 and it's free. And to be honest, if you don't want to talk to anybody about iMarketsLive, that's also encouraged. We want people in this platform to come in and dominate, to come in and learn, to come in and educate and learn a skill set that will pay them simply for the rest of their lives if they take it serious. That is our goal. That is our intention. I am super, super excited that you took your time to watch this video. I try to do my best to give you the proper information, but not take up a lot of your time, because I do believe that time is very valuable. And so if you trust, if you're excited about this information, I need you to go back to the person who invited you here and tell them, look, I'm one of 4, right? So you're going to be one of 4. Number 1, it's probably not you, because you probably wouldn't be here. Number 1, you're not interested, okay? I'm not interested, but thank you. But maybe if you're a number 1, you can introduce that person to a few people who you think would be interested. That would be amazing. I mean, if you made it this far, you're probably interested, right? But number 1, at least give that person a few referrals, help them out, right? Number 2, you're a customer who wants to learn. You don't want to tell anybody. You don't want to share it. You don't want free product. Number 3, they're a customer who wants free product. So you're saying, look, I want to learn. I'm excited. I would also like to get the products for free. Or number 4, you want to go all in with the company. You're excited. You want to learn how you can get paid additionally to bring more than 2 people to the table, because there is that option. It's been an amazing extra stream of income for me, for thousands of people around the world. It's been a blessing, and I think you guys will get really excited. I'll give you a little teaser. There's a bonus in the company where if you bring 12 customers, you can earn $600 a month residual income. So 12 customers could get you $600 a month in residual income. If you're a number 4, that's probably exciting for you. And guys, it goes far. It goes very, very, very far past $600 a month. So the option is on the table. So guys, we love what we do here. IML is a family. What you see is what you're going to get. We're extremely, extremely, extremely excited and committed to the growth and success of our company and our clients and our customers who become our family. So thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate you. Get back to the person who shared it with you, and welcome to iMarketsLive.